This is WPTV Treasure Coast News.
Tonight, Major League Baseball is back. Your look at the Mets' first day of spring training in Port St. Lucie. And fuel frustration. Gas prices saw a dip overnight. Your gas price updates. Good evening and welcome to Treasure Coast News on WPTV News Channel 5 each Saturday. Here at 7 p.m. you can tune in for dedicated coverage of stories and issues in and around the Treasure Coast from Stewart to Sebastian. Tonight you see we are live at the old Vero Beach Train Station Museum. This is also the home to the local historic society. This place has been here 120 years. It is packed with history. Later on in the newscast, we're going to talk about how this little train depot actually helped Vero Beach become what it is today. But first, Major League Baseball, it is back in Port St. Lucie. The New York Mets had their first day of spring training at Clover Park today, and WPTV was there to catch the scene. And the team posted a video of pitcher Max Scherzer practicing his pitch. He'll have a chance to put it to use in the team's first home game at Clover Park on March 20th against the St. Louis Cardinals. And fuel frustrations are still at an all-time high as the average cost of gas has reached over $4 a gallon across the country. AAA says the cost is actually down from yesterday by about a penny. On the Treasure Coast, the average cost of gas has gone down by a penny from yesterday. That's according to Gas Buddy, which says the average cost of gas on the Treasure Coast is $4.36. That's above the national average of $4.32 a gallon. The lowest price on the Treasure Coast is $4.15. And we have tips on navigating this fuel frustration. Just look for the gas prices tab on our website, WPTV.com. We've provided a tool to help you find the lowest gas prices in your area, plus some simple ways to help cut down on your gas consumption. Well, for many business owners, especially those here on the Treasure Coast, gas prices are just draining them. A Port St. Lucie family-owned pool business owner says he drives close to 100 miles a day for work. Some days, he'll easily drive 150 miles a day.
I've never seen any kind of price increases like this. You know, first with COVID related, and now with the gas, it's just really putting a hurt on us and forcing us to, go up again on customers after we just went up not too long ago for COVID.
On top of that, pool companies say some chemicals are still in short supply and are costing more. He says he's had to raise prices, but that the majority of his customers are understanding.
Trash service complaints on the Treasure Coast and Port St. Lucie specifically, they just continue to pile up. On Wednesday, their service provider, Waste Pro, tried to explain where they are, why they continue to have so many problems, and what's next. WPTV's John Shaman, he was there this weekend to figure out what is going on and what's coming next.
Trash and yard debris sitting out for days on end.
We understand that we have to perform. We understand that the time is... People are worn thin on this issue.
Tuesday, Waste Pro officials came before St. Lucie County commissioners with some ideas on how to improve service in both the residential and commercial sectors. Most involved money.
It's not Waste Pro that's broken. It's the agreement that's broken.
Waste Pro saying their costs for maintenance, safety, and overhead have gone up 42% in the past 5 years. They're also actively recruiting the Northeast and Midwest for employees.
For the first time ever on the driver level, we're paying relocation packages.
Right now, a resident in Port St. Lucie pays $23.50 a month for garbage collection. It's $18.81 in the unincorporated county.
If we were to bid that exact service today, would be around $38.81 for the exact same type of service. We need the immediate pricing relief to get to ground zero.
We've got to do something, and we've got to do it now.
Commissioners, while understanding some of the challenges and agreeing that current rates may be low, expressed frustration at current service levels.
You've shown nothing to the county. You've not shown me any guarantee.
There were also doubts that Waste Pro would be up to the task.
If you're not providing that service now, how can you step in and say that with this happening, if it does, you're going to be able to guarantee that?
With these changes, you have our commitment that you'll see a very noticeable change.
Because this was an informal meeting, no action was taken on the Waste Pro proposals. The board did agree to sit down with Waste Pro and come up with some potential contract amendments that could mean new rates for both commercial and residential service and penalties for poor service. In St. Lucie County, John Shaman, WPTV News Channel 5.
Those of you living in Port St. Lucie, you may soon have a new trash collector. The city is asking a court to find Waste Pro in breach of the contract with the city. Port St. Lucie has charged Waste Pro a lot, more than $2 million in administrative charges over the past 3 years for poor service. We talked with the mayor, and she says the problem just clearly is not getting any better.
They just cannot perform, and they're not going to be able to perform. And when you have 5,400 complaints in 2.5 month time period, I mean, it's evident. And so we can't keep doing the same thing over and over. We have to move forward, and we have to do what's in the best interest of our citizens.
Last week, the company demanded that the city pay back $1.2 million within 7 days or it would terminate its contract. According to the city manager, that money has not been repaid. If Waste Pro does pull out of the contract, it will continue collections for up to 6 months if requested by the city. The city council is expected to discuss the issue March 21st.
And the city of Port St. Lucie is moving ahead with a project to revamp the city center. Yesterday, the city purchased the 22 parcels of land in City Center. City leaders say this will allow them to kick the project into high gear, and they say the city is best suited to handle the project moving forward. The St. Lucie County School Board approved a new contract for its new superintendent. Dr. Jonathan Prince will start in the new role on July 1st. He is the current deputy superintendent and will take over for retiring Superintendent Wayne Gent. Dr. Prince says he's ready to continue the positive direction the school district is going at a time when the county is also seeing substantial growth. Well, WPTV was all over the Treasure Coast this week, first with an extra special school visit. Students at Barron Academy in Port St. Lucie got a visit that might inspire some to start forecasting the weather. WPTV's very own First Alert meteorologist, Katia Hall, brought a little weather magic to the classroom. The students learned all about temperature, air pressure, clouds, storms, and much more. Katia also taught the students all about her job as a meteorologist and showed them some of the tools the whole team there uses to predict the weather. And WPTV's Jay Cashmere was on hand to MC the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast's annual Paws and Claws Gala last weekend. It helped raise nearly $270,000 for shelter animals. It also helped raise awareness for all of the hard work the staff. They do a great job out there year-round, how hard they work. We also got to celebrate the adoption of Alexi, the German Shepherd, who spent more than a year living at the Humane Society and found her forever home back on Valentine's Day. And we're not done yet. WPTV's Ashley Walters will also be the MC at the Children's Museum of the Treasure Coast's Purse Party. That is on March 28th, where you can bid on fabulous bags like those you see in these photos. The event is being held at the Harbor Ridge Yacht and Country Club in Palm City, and it will raise money for scholarships that help low-income and Title I schools and organizations enjoy the museum and participate in summer camps. The museum is still collecting new purses, shoes, and accessories if you wish to help, and there are still a few tickets available. You can purchase one at childrensmuseumtc.org. Big talks in the community right now. It is getting cold outside. I didn't bring a coat. I'm glad we're inside today. Kate, what are things looking like for the rest of the evening?
Well, Megan, we're pretty much done with the rain, and now, like you mentioned, we're just dealing with much cooler air moving into the region. So this was the squall line ahead of the cold front that raced through the Treasure Coast this afternoon, brought with it very gusty winds, heavy downpours too, but fortunately no reports today of any damage. Well, there was some minor damage to a house, but that was it, with some gusty winds. And these are the storm reports right here. So this wind report measured a wind gust of 58 miles per hour in Fort Pierce. And this is the storm report right there. And there was a mention of some screen damage and soffit damage. So very, very minor damage. But we had very strong winds today. In fact, stronger than tropical storm force winds. Here's the situation right now. We're looking at temperatures in the 60s for everybody. Only 60 degrees in Sebastian, 64 right now in Stewart, 62 Hobe Sound. Most of the rain now pushing to our south, but we'll leave about a 10% chance of some lingering rain showers in the forecast through early evening. Wind speeds are starting to come down. Sustained winds 15 miles per hour out of the northwest for Stewart, 12-mile-per-hour winds in Okeechobee, and those northwesterly winds ushering in those cooler temperatures. Wind chill advisory for Okeechobee County through Sunday morning. I'll be back in a few minutes with your low temperatures for the Treasure Coast coming up.
Now, exclusive Treasure Coast stories from our partners at TC Palm.
The Treasure Coast could have a new nickname, the Solar Coast. TC Palm's top premium story this week looks at why so many local citrus groves and agriculture lands are converting to solar farms. The Treasure Coast leads the state in Florida Power and Light solar centers. Where once rows of citrus trees grew and cattle grazed are now home to 2 million solar panels. Underdeveloped ag and citrus lands are ideal for solar farms because they are usually near existing transmission lines. Plus, citrus diseases such as greening have put many growers out of business. FPL has spent millions over the last decade to expand its solar footprint here. It has 10 solar energy centers from western Indian River County to southern Martin County. St. Lucie County has the most approved solar facilities in Florida. Each center generates enough electricity to power 15,000 homes every year. And by 2023, 2 more FPL solar centers will come online on the Treasure Coast. Also this week, TC Palm shows you the best Treasure Coast trails for each biking skill level. For these stories and more exclusive Treasure Coast content, visit tcpalm.com/premium. I'm Executive Editor Adam Neal for TC Palm.
After the break, a look at the history of the old Vero Beach train station and its lasting mark on Indian River County. And ESPN's Tyree Smith will have your highlights from the Justin Simeon's charity event in Indian River State basketball.
WPTV Treasure Coast News will be right back. This is WPTV Treasure Coast News.
Vero Beach's growth, like many communities along the Treasure Coast, can be credited to the train. Henry Flagler's East Coast Railroad helped move people to the area and help businesses boom, like for local citrus farmers. But Flagler's steady pace to build south through the state met a hiccup here in Vero Beach.
You won't see many old wooden train stations like this one anywhere anymore. But decades ago, they lined the state, popping up in cities where Henry Flagler's East Coast Railway was moving through.
This little wooden building had a lot of activity.
Indian River County historian Ruth Stambridge shows us where passengers used to get their tickets.
Through these windows, and this side would be the white waiting room. This little room, which is our office today, was for the black section.
In its heyday, the station brought people together.
They used to go to Palm Beach shopping on the train. You could go to Key West and then take a ship over to Cuba, to Havana for the nightlife.
But in the late 1800s, a local landowner, Henry Gifford, would give Flagler an unusual obstacle at a time when he was often just given land or sold land, moving feverishly through the state. He needed about 100 feet of Henry Gifford's land, but Gifford wouldn't give. Flagler had to bend the track route to go around Gifford's land. One reason Stambridge believes Flagler opted not to build a train station here at first.
Because he was in dispute with Mr. Gifford.
Until 1903, when Flagler realized holding out was only hurting him.
He was missing out on a lot of commerce, so he came back, and the little station served the community all those years through the war years.
Building the station that flourished up through the 1960s when labor disputes shut down the passenger service for the railroad. The station was abandoned until the Historical Society took it over in the 1980s for just $1 and an agreement to move the station in 90 days, trucking it half a mile north into the other side of the tracks where it sits now. It's recognized on the National Register of Historic Places as it's one of the only remaining little wooden train depots from the era.
This is the last one on the FEC line.
And the museum here has been closed for COVID, but should reopen, is expected to reopen to the public next month. Well, the Jensen Beach boat ramp is closing up shop for one weekend. The boat ramp will be closed today through Sunday for the Optimist Sunshine State Championship. The ramp will close until 6 p.m. tomorrow. Boaters are encouraged to use the Jensen Beach Causeway instead. A little piece of paradise is in St. Lucie County is back open. Becker Preserve in Fort Pierce reopened after a massive restoration project. There is still one more phase of the project, which includes planting new vegetation. That is expected to take place throughout the year, but the preserve is back open for exploring. The project cost around $1 million and was funded entirely through grant money. Well, you beach walkers out there, watch your step. Sea turtle nesting season is here. Up and down Florida's coast, people are asked to help protect endangered sea turtles, use dimmer lights for beachfront properties, and make sure they're facing the right way so you don't blind hatchlings. Last year, more than 2,600 sea turtles nested in St. Lucie County, a 7% increase from the year before. A local cat rescue receives a major donation. Caring Fields Felines in Palm City now has a brand new surgical suite. This new addition will allow for routine care and procedures directly on site for not only their feline residents, but also for stray community cats.
Hi, babies. There are so many homeless cats out there. We currently probably have on this property right now 168 cats. Caring Fields is a no-kill sanctuary for surrendered cats, cats that have been abandoned. This is a dream come true for me, having this facility here on site. The whole idea is that we're keeping the stress level as calm as can be for the animal, and then having the veterinary care done right here. Oh, okay. It's going to entail just about anything that can be done within an office.
Sure they don't have any parasite.
Drawing blood, spay neuters, dentals, the general exam in itself, doing all vaccines. This is major.
All right, weather-wise, what a day it was. We had some sunshine, warm temperatures, 83 degrees was the official high, then a strong line of storms, very windy, and now it's turning cooler. So how's that for one day of weather? Current temperatures around the state right now, 47 degrees in Tallahassee, 46, Pensacola, 44 in Jacksonville. Right now it's 61 degrees for the folks in Vero Beach. Well, check it out. This time lapse kind of tells the story of the warm sunshine this morning. Then about noontime, 1 o'clock, the skies turned really dark. Saw a lot of raindrops on the camera lens, but just in time for sunset, saw some clearing in the skies. We're going to see our skies slow to clear overnight. We're still dealing with some rain. So there's the big line that went through this afternoon. Now we're dealing with some moderate rain, mostly across Martin County, and that will be pushing out of the vicinity in about the next hour or two, with nothing more than a few lingering showers overnight. And then we'll be done with the rain. We turn to the big story, which will be our temperatures and our winds. Let me show you those current temperatures right now. 63 Jupiter Island, 62 Hobe Sound, Stewart, 64 degrees. For the folks in Port St. Lucie, it's getting cool, 61 degrees there, 60 in Sebastian, and 61 degrees in Vero Beach. So basically dry right now for St. Lucie County and Martin County, but we are tracking some light rain across portions of Martin County. Current winds right now, they're coming down out of the west northwest, anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles per hour. But those northwesterly winds are going to usher in much cooler temperatures, and that's why we're under a wind chill advisory just for Okeechobee County, where feels like temperatures between 30 and 35 degrees. Actual overnight lows, 53 for Stewart, 46 Port St. Lucie, 46 Jensen Beach, Vero Beach 46 degrees, and the cool spot will be Okeechobee. Their wake up temperature 39 degrees. So bundle up. All right, there goes the rain, there goes the clouds through the evening. Now we could see some coastal clouds and maybe even an isolated shower or two grazing the coastline tomorrow, but a different story from today. Mainly dry, much cooler. Tonight 47 for the Treasure Coast. Tomorrow warming into the low 70s, right around 70 degrees, sunny, breezy, and cooler. Still rough out there on the waters, seas 6 to 8 feet. And here's a look at your extended forecast. Temperatures cool tomorrow, then warming up quickly into the 80s by Tuesday, and a good chance of showers and storms late Tuesday into Wednesday.
Here are your Treasure Coast sports highlights with the ESPN 106.3 sports team.
Good evening, I'm Tyree Smith, ESPN 106.3. The Treasure Coast sends great athletes into the world on a gridiron, the diamond, and even the court. And it's always nice to see those athletes come back and give to the community. In Jensen Beach, Martin County alum and Denver Broncos safety Justin Simmons hosted an event called An Evening with Justin Simmons this week. Community members gathered to participate in auctions, play games, and take pictures with the All-Pro safety. The Justin Simmons Foundation's goal is to help mentor and grow young people through charitable activities. Events like this in his hometown only helps with achieving the ultimate goal.
And as a community, you know, we can just support each other and be the difference makers. You know, I think I'm a firm believer in, you know, being the change you want to see in the world, and that starts in your own backyard. And so just being the difference, being the change you want to see, just starting in your own community, and that's really the goal, you know, for our foundation.
Indian River State College men's basketball team is hopping on a 5 a.m. Sunday flight to Hutchinson, Kansas for the 2022 NJCAA Men's Basketball Championship. This will be Indian River's second trip to the tournament. Last year was their first time and they made it to the Elite 8 as a 14 seed. This time, they're the 6th seed. They have a bye round and will play Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. It's an exciting time for the program, but they're not getting ahead of themselves. And that's the look of sports.
When we return, if you live in St. Lucie County, you may have unclaimed money waiting for you. How to get it. If you live or work in St. Lucie County, you could have money waiting for you. The county clerk says there is more than $130,000 in unclaimed funds. To see if you are one of those who is owed money, just head to the county clerk's website. Well, there's a new signal changing technology that's working to save lives in Martin County. Vehicle preemption technology lets firefighters change traffic signals from red to green, which helps them get to their emergencies faster. Before, fire rescue could only change each individual light as they approached. The new technology would allow for changing rows of signals. The technology is still being installed, but will be at 49 intersections to start and will eventually be in all 62 of the agency's emergency response vehicles. And drivers will soon see new traffic signals in Port St. Lucie. They are meant to help improve drivers' understanding of left turn traffic signals. The flashing yellow arrow will be first installed along heavily traveled St. Lucie West Boulevard. That'll happen by the fall, with more installed at 20 intersections across the city to follow. Leaders in Indian River County want voters to weigh in on the future of conservation. TC Palm reporting the commission approved to ask voters if the county should borrow $50 million for land conservation funds. The money would be repaid by a new tax over 20 years. Voters have twice approved similar land loans, once in 1992 and again in 2004. The 2004 program cost an owner of a $200,000 home about $52 a year to pay off the debt. The Treasure Coast Food Bank will be able to provide nearly 100,000 nutritious meals, all thanks to your generosity. This year's Empty Bowls event set a new record. The food bank says more than 500 handcrafted bowls were sold during last month's fundraiser. That will allow them to provide 97,000 meals to fight hunger in Martin County. The Empty Bowl is a powerful reminder that as many as 1 in 4 people on the Treasure Coast face challenges with food insecurity. And the school district of Indian River County will hold a virtual recruitment fair next week. The district is looking to hire teachers, administrators, and support staff. Each school in the district will have a virtual booth at next week's recruitment fair. It's taking place next Wednesday, March 16th from noon until 6. You can register in advance by going to indianriverschools.careerfairexpo.com. Thank you for joining us again from the old Vero Beach train station. Catch us again next Saturday. We'll be at a new location around the Treasure Coast, just highlighting the diversity here. And you can find more stories about what's going on around the Treasure Coast on WPTV.com. Just click the Treasure Coast link at the top of the homepage. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend.